What's good, YouTube? Um, Yesterday was crazy. I got threatened with another restraining order. But this time, I didn't threaten anybody. I was just speaking facts. And, the news and social media and Twitter, they already know about the facts. So I'm just putting the facts on my channel. I should become a fact checker. Why not? Especially with the Department of Social Services. Let's dig into these people's lives like they dig into ours and really see how things are. Because let me tell you something, they're making a profit off of my children. You know what I'm saying? They got all my children in the system. Now my 5-year-old son has a broken bone and nobody gives a fuck about that. So, yeah. Y'all want to sit here and tell me that you're going to place a restraining order on me? I think it's hilarious, honestly. Y'all worried about me, but a lot of y'all can't even handle y'all's own households. What is going on underneath your roof? You're talking about me and y'all want to judge other people, but you don't even know what's happening underneath your own roof. Okay. So I just think it's funny. How are you able to raise your child? Because you got money, you got the resources, but your child still went out there as a teenager and got pregnant. Where were you at, mom? Where was her father at? Are you going to separate you and your husband now? Are y'all going to go live in separate homes because your daughter got pregnant? An actual pregnancy. I can't predict that she wanted to get pregnant at 14, but then again, I wanted to get pregnant at 13, but I still had my son at 18 as an adult. And y'all judge me so harshly. I think it's hilarious. Yes, this is my YouTube channel, and this is about anybody I decide to talk about. If the president can get on social media and stand up in front of the White House and says that he wants to grab them by the bush, women, and if he can tell Mexican, like my baby daddy and 3 of my children, to go back to their country, I believe I can say, your daughter was popping a pussy for a real nigga, got pregnant, and you a grandmother. Why not? Why can't I say it? Because of how I said it? You don't like the fact that I didn't say, oh, they had intercourse and conceived a baby. I know you're going to fight like hell to get that girl to graduate because all eyes on you. Huh? How does it feel? How does it feel to have all your neighbors staring at you? How does it feel? How does it feel to have your community talk about you? Damn, what type of mom lets a 15-year-old get pregnant? And she's a lawyer? What was happening? And I mean, if she's pregnant, I can only assume she was out partying. Is the father around of this child, or did y'all ask him to leave too? Because I know y'all like to side with the department and y'all think that everything the department is doing is right. But these are just people. This is just man-made law. Somebody sat one day and wrote this shit down. And now you're telling me there's no way I can get my children? And you want me to believe that my lawyer, Harrison's lawyer, Harry's lawyer, and Juan's lawyer, that's 4 lawyers, against a guardian lion and against the public offender for social services. So you're telling me 4 against 2 people couldn't beat those fucking odds? And all of y'all have told me that you like me, I'm a good person, I'm kind-hearted, I'm funny. I'm not so funny now, am I? Kind of fucking hating me now, ain't you? It's all good. Because I don't hate none of y'all. I understand that you were trying to do a job. But y'all seem to forget that I'm trying to do my job. Ain't these my kids? Don't they tell you to protect your child at all cost? I'm speaking up for a 5-year-old that can't say, hey, something's not right. His fucking arm is broken. My son's already been on medication at 5 years old. I just spoke to the social worker on July 15th, and she explained to me that the foster mom has a hard time with my twins. Now, this week, my child's arm is broken, and no one is thinking about going under investigation. My kid is not going out here telling a shrink, I see ghosts or I see monsters. My kid is not out here going saying bugs are crawling on me. No, this lady, this foster parent, is telling someone this. My child, my children, my 4 babies, is not sitting here discussing how they feel. Are they even allowed to? Are they even allowed to be children? Are they even allowed to get a hug? What if they don't want a hug from her? What if they feel uncomfortable around her? And no one seems to give a fuck about that? What, y'all think that y'all can put these children in the system and that no one's going to give a fuck? Well, guess what? Y'all motherfuckers knew I was going to care. You know I love my children. But you want me to sympathize with you as a mother when my parental rights have been terminated. So legally, I'm not a mother to anybody. My rights have been terminated. I have no fucking say. But you, as a mother, you have plenty of say. And you couldn't even keep your 14-year-old daughter in the house. Or what if she got pregnant under your roof? See, I didn't get into detail because when I found this information out, I really didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, I got plenty of cousins that got pregnant at 14. But look at our situation. Look at where we came from. We all come from drug-infested homes. My parents are dead. It's socially acceptable in my culture. But you, an attorney, making that bread, chasing that paper every day, lying on the Bible for your beneficial American dollar? You're supposed to be an example of the people, of how we're supposed to live. That's how we're supposed to be. It all makes sense how you took sympathetic to my Aunt Cindy. And I appreciate it because I'm glad that those kids are home. Although I'm jealous like hell. Jealous because she's had a long history, but I'm not going to put my family's business out like that. I mean, it's public knowledge. Look it up. Just like everything that I'm saying is public knowledge. People can see it. If they ever meet you, they'll see your daughter, they'll see your grandchild and notice, oh, she's young. People talk. People gossip. Might even say she's a thoughty thought. Does she know her baby daddy? Do y'all invite him over for birthdays, or are y'all asking him to leave the state too? Let's see if he's going to be around for the next 18 years. Because I know it didn't work out with two of my children's father, and I was judged so harshly. She has not 1, but 3. And here people are popping out babies that are having 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And these are the people that's judging us so harshly. So I just want to go back to my prior video and say, please don't throw stones while you're living in a glass house. It's crazy. You know what I mean? It's like, wow. It's really nuts. Oh, I know y'all are probably wondering who called me yesterday. This is the good news. My brother. I got to speak to my brother. It's been about 2.5 years. I finally gave him my phone number. He got a real good job in prison. Yeah. Did you expect him to be anywhere else? This is my life we're talking about. So, yeah, my only living brother. He's in prison. He's doing good. He's got a good job out there. He's doing good. And, he just basically told me, Lee, watch your anger. Because I already feel it. These people are going to get mad at me. And, they got friends. They're with each other all day long. You know what I'm saying? Judges, lawyers, police, social workers. So I can just only imagine what's going to happen to me. Everybody that started speaking out against the system and certain individuals that are in the system, they seem to disappear. So if I disappear, it's crazy, man. They ain't gonna find me. I ain't gonna get in no trouble. And I haven't been driving, so can't find me if I'm nowhere to be found. Look under that rock. But there's 1,000 rocks. Have fun finding me. And I just think it's nuts, yo. Y'all want me to have sympathy for you. People have said this to me, even here and there, and a little bit of everywhere. Have sympathy for me. You fine ladies and gentlemen have seen me cry my eyes out about my children. Okay? We feel sorry for you, but nobody's advocating for me. No one is standing up for what the fuck I've been through, right? No one cares, right? Because I ain't got no money. No one gives a fuck, right? Wrong. I did take down the videos and then I reposted them because why not? Why the fuck not? You can go on Google and read everything about what's going on with me, which is not even the fucking truth. It said that paramedics came and resuscitated my baby when I did. And I mean, come the fuck on. Y'all want to know what happened that day? It was like any other motherfucking day. All right. Got off work 7 a.m. I worked at 7-Eleven, the night shift. Got seven breakfast bites, and I got a half gallon of chocolate milk. Went home, fed my kids, couldn't sleep. So I got up, got them dressed, took them to Booker's School Carnival. After we were done, I was getting, me and Juan was getting dinner prepared. I was getting, after I was getting the dinner prepared, I was going to take a shower because I had the bacon in the oven. I was taking a shower, and then I was going to go to bed for a couple hours, get dressed, go to work. I had to be there at 11. So in the middle of the bacon burning, me getting out of the tub, and the baby drowning happened within a few seconds. Okay. So social services started lying to us from the start, saying that my fictive kin sister Stephanie will have my children, and then the next day 4 social workers in a van took all of my kids at dinner time. So I'm just saying, no. And then you know what's fucked up? I asked my kids what happened. So kids, what happened? So they sat at social services until they got on their little fucking telephone to find placement for them. Don't you think that they had all day long to find placement for these children? Because they knew they were going to go to my sister's house, and they came 4 social workers deep. So don't you think that they should have been on the phone to find placement for these children instead of taking them to the department? I will never understand that. So I'm just saying, like, something's got to give. All right. Man wrote these laws. Man can write some more fucking laws, especially update the system. You get what I'm saying? Like, this shit got to stop. It's got to stop. Junkies are allowed back their children, but I'm not. Someone who was working so fucking hard to achieve my goal. You want me to stop talking about you, but I can only use you as an example. Didn't y'all use several examples against me with people I didn't even know? Caseloads I've never even heard of, and nobody wants to explain shit to me? This is y'all's world. The courthouse is y'all's world. That was something I didn't want to be a part of. I didn't want my children to be a part of. And you made it to where I have to wait. Okay. I'll wait. Don't have nothing but time. Idle hands are the devil's play toy. Good thing I pray. You want me to think about you in your situation. No one reached out to me. Huh? I bet y'all were all excited, even rooting for your daughter, huh? In the delivery room. Her sin was for everyone to see. She conceived a baby. My people judged me, right? Just like Jesus. His own people took him to be crucified. My own people took me to be crucified. The same people that we're supposed to turn to for help. The same people that's supposed to help us in our time of need is the people that hurt me. And we wonder why we say, fuck the department, fuck the government, fuck the police. We wonder why we say these things. Well, my man just got up in here because, he probably want to play with this pussy too. I've been talking about pussy so much. His dick probably hard trying to get me to fuck him. I'm excited about that. Like, he's like, come on, Gab. He really don't even want me making these videos. That's why y'all don't see him up here. And y'all think he was the bad one. Y'all labeled him the crazy one. And y'all gave me back my children at one point in time and said, you can have these kids. And y'all labeled him the crazy one. Let me tell you something. Juan don't even want me making these videos. He don't. And at one point in time, I didn't want to make these videos. But I got to. I have to. And if I have to expose each of you individually, like they're doing to Congress, they pulled something on a congressman from back in the fucking 60s when he was in college. If they can do it, why can't I? Ain't you in the public eye? Ain't that how you make your bread? Oh, look, he's getting his keys, jingling his keys. He's like, come on, girl. I guess this is it for me. Until later, I'll probably get him to leave so I can gossip with you some more. Don't worry, I'll pray to God and repent for my sins later. Yeah. Juan don't even want me doing this. But he sees how bad it hurts. Do any of y'all have nightmares? Shit that you just can't control. Yeah. Try having nightmares every fucking night. You can't imagine. That's what I keep hearing. I can't imagine what you're going through. I couldn't imagine not being without my kid. You can't imagine. And y'all's family over here growing, and I tied my tubes. I can't have another baby even if I tried. But it wouldn't take up for the fucking 7 kids I have in foster care. The 7 personalities I've grown to love and adore. One thing I ain't is a weak woman. We can cry one day and be okay the next second, you hear? I'm upset though. We wonder why so many innocent men get thrown in jail. Right? They got an assembly line. You know what I'm saying? But people that has murdered someone, even they have rights, but I have none. Even someone that's on death row get to see their kids, even get a last meal. Can y'all believe that? Our country is so kind. We can have whatever the fuck we want on our last meal. Can't nobody make my grandma's potato salad. She's been dead since 94. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. You know, people don't give a fuck when people don't give a fuck when you're just talking about yourself. But once you start exposing households around you that we supposed to look up to, ain't we supposed to look up to you? Huh? How can your child have a child so early in life, but yet I'm sure y'all judge motherfuckers every day? Not you in particular, but lawyers. Like what I did there? Yeah. Lawyers can run around with 2 and 3 baby daddies, and it's fine. You know what I'm saying? Y'all upset with me because I didn't have no child care. I didn't have no child care, right? But it was only me and Juan. And it's crazy because most of y'all got grandmothers, you got his parents, you got your parents, you got extended aunts and uncles, and so on and so forth. But here I am with nothing. It was just me and Juan and Stephanie and Miss Susan on occasion. And nope, that's it. It was me. And it's been me for the last, I always fought for my sons, yo. When you held your grandbaby, you won't even mad at your daughter no more. I know it because I'm a parent, right? That's what you said. But legally, I'm not a parent. But I sympathize with you. Because it's like, when I held Mikkel for the first time, nothing else mattered, man. None of that bullshit mattered. And I know you felt it too. Probably upset, sad with your daughter. But shit happens. She's your kid. You love her. If she would have came to you gay, she would have came to you with whatever. Your job is to love her and to accept her. It's okay to be mad at family. But for you guys to tell me that my children's father was never to be allowed around him, and you can't tell me why. You can't even give me an explanation why. And I'm living every day without my babies. and my son's arm is broken. But you want me to sympathize with you as a mother, but you couldn't vouch for me. And I met you beforehand. I met you when Sebastian got bit. I met you when I was doing the lawsuit for my babies. I fucked up. I should have fucking hired an attorney and sued the state when my brother got killed. But I didn't. I left. I ran because I didn't want to deal with it. I'm not running this time. I got a feeling I'll probably get arrested, but it ain't nothing new. I know most of them bitches in jail anyways. Shit. It's sad, yo. Look what happened to Martin Luther King. He had a dream that all races will come together, and we're still fighting against race, against immigrants. Too bad Juan's allowed to be here, so y'all can put that in your pipe and smoke it. Because we are, for the next 10 years, he's legal to be here. Now, I don't want to get rid of Juan. He's a good person. None of y'all even talked to him outside of reading that he was schizophrenic. And you can't judge every fucking person based on that. You can't. Because if you came to me and told me that your 15-year-old daughter was pregnant or had a baby, but you're a lawyer, see, that's where it gets me. You got to start off with I'm a lawyer, and then you got to ease into it. But I have a couple-month-old grand boy. You know what I mean? But it's crazy. I didn't use no names. See? I care to a point. I don't want to do this anymore. I should be getting up making breakfast for the kids. I should be whispering in their little ears, I love you. Good morning. Buenos dias. You know why women kill? Statistically speaking, women always kill either for revenge or for love. It's sad, yo. Pretty sure there's like fucking therapists and shit trying to diagnose me. Like, damn, this bitch is bonkers. Can we write her a script? Can she try this medicine? And if it doesn't work, try something else and keep on fucking her chemical imbalance up until fuck it. You know what's crazy though? They want you to try all these medicines, right? And they got people like having the time of their life, and then they're like, yes, this medication may cause drowsiness, may cause suicidal thoughts. And you're like, whoa, wait, I'm okay with the drowsiness, the suicidal thoughts. I'm already suicidal. Sometimes you just gotta laugh. And I laugh because my father committed suicide. I got that dark humor. That's why I'm all like, yeah, I got a foul ass mouth. I lived a foul ass life. You know what I mean? I mean, this lady needs help. Let's get her a prescription that may cause suicidal thoughts, on top of weight gain and depression and everything else. You want a happy person? Give them what they want. When a person holds up a building or whatever, the police calls in and says, "What are your demands?" Get the jet ready. Let's go, Robin. And I'm like, yo, this can't be the story of my life. It can't be. I might write a book. If these pastors and priests can write books and people buy them, and there's only one book you need, the Bible, why not? Bet I'll get some views. Lord, I don't know. That song came in my head. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same? I got so many people in heaven, but I got a hell of a fight down here. Oh, God. I couldn't imagine